In my theoretical argument, there is nothing wrong with having sex outside of marriage. God says in the Bible, do not have sex outside of marriage. And you want to know why God says that? Because he wants us to suffer. He wants us to suffer through our sins. He wants us to suffer through temptation so that we can sin. He wants us to suffer because not every person that desires marriage will find marriage because love isn't for everybody. Marriage isn't for everybody. So my theoretical argument is God. If you don't want us to have sex outside of marriage, well, what about the ones who may never find love? What do you expect for them to do? Suffer in their sins until they actually sin, until they actually give in to what they're going through? Which is my theoretical argument that God desires suffering for everyone, specifically his people. Studies are actually showing that as you age, the chances of you getting married decreases, according to what studies say and what studies are proving, that the older you get, the chances of you finding marriage, it decreases. I mean, as you get older, there's a really high chance that you won't find marriage. Now, can you still find marriage? Yes. But my theoretical argument with this all being said, and I have the First Amendment right, the freedom of speech, to say exactly what I wish and exactly what I feel and how I feel. I feel like God desires suffering for everybody. Because if you're saying don't have sex outside of marriage, well, what about the ones who may never find marriage? What do you expect for them to do? Suffer in their hormones, suffer in their temptations until they actually give into the sins that they're fighting through? So I actually think I actually believe that there's nothing wrong with having sex outside of marriage. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. And I actually promote it. There's nothing wrong with having sex outside of marriage because God's whole foundational laws that he has in place, it makes no sense to me because again, my theoretical argument is God, you're saying don't have sex outside of marriage, but what about the ones who may never find marriage? Now, then again, sex is not love, but sex is part of marriage. Sex is not what love is, but sex comes with marriage. So with this all being said, I just don't understand God, which is my theoretical argument that he wants us to suffer. Because you're saying don't have sex outside of marriage. Well, what about the ones who will never find marriage? What do you expect for them to do? What do you expect for them to do? I mean, it's just not humanely possible that they're just going to wait for something